What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 14 of my lower league management series in Football Manager 2017 with Maidenhead United. So from the previous episode where we finished off, where we got the draw away from home against Worcester in the FA Trophy second round, we then went on to play the replay. I won that, and then a few other rounds I've played off camera actually. We were able to advance in the third round, 3-1 against Harrogate. That was a pretty decent result for us. We were the better team. If you click on them, you can see about 16th in the National League North, so the division below us. It's just loading the highlights here for a second, but that was a really good result for us. It's a game we needed where we were favourites, and as you can see there, we did dominate a bit with the possession. Well, we had the better of possession and 7 shots on target. They only had the 2. So that was a really good result for us. And then only 2 games ago now, we played Dover, but 2 games ago, we played North Ferriby. We beat them 2-0. Not a bad result, but then coming off that, we weren't able to beat Dover, unfortunately. I was disappointed because they're 23rd. That's focusing on them. I saw that as a win. But before that game, North Ferriby, 2-0, we were able to beat them, which was massive. Jake Hessenthaler actually scored an amazing goal to open the scoring with on the 17th minute. See here, Mohammed set up Hessenthaler, and he just went to whack. And that was a long shot goal. That was just a low one. Those ones are hard to save. Low with a lot of power. Not really one that goes into the top of the net, though. So that was really good. Hussein Mohammed, though, he's a bit, in a bad mood right now. We can say that. He's very poor, his morale, because, not being played enough, and kind of that I lied to him, or, I broke the promise by not playing him. But, tough situation to be in, and bad time of the season, because, unfortunately, we got an injury to Dave Tarpey. He's still going to be out for 2 more months. So, that was kind of bad timing. But Sam Ford has been doing all right, with Danny Kedwell scoring a lot of goals. But the biggest thing for this episode is the youth intake. The 28th of Feb in 2018 is when the youth intake is for English teams. So we're going to check out to see if we get anyone decent. And it's hard to react. Normally, if you're a big team, if you get a guy with this kind of potential, he'll be good. But obviously in lower leagues, sure, that's good potential to be good in this division, but maybe not above that. So first, we'll check out Grant Coulter. He's attacking midfielder, striker, natural attacking midfielder. As you can see there, technically, on first look anyway, he looks a bit weak on some key attributes. Mentally, not too bad. Teamwork's good. Work rate, leadership, not too bad for a youngster, only 16. Pace as well, 13 with 14 acceleration reports. You can't really get a gauge of how good he's going to be right now, but definitely worth signing up, I do think. I think if attacking midfield, his passing probably needs to be better. But I think with that potential, I think he could be worth something. Even though it's hard for players to develop, I think he could be valuable if he continues to grow, because our other youth players we sign up, they have grown. For example, Reece Salisbury, you can see he actually went up in one attribute from last season. He's up to 15 finishing right now, scoring in the under 18. So just as a bit of a comparison, we'll just offer him that deal, and he should accept. And then also we have Neil Bourne. We won't check out the others because they're half a gold star. They're never really good enough for any level, really, unless it's really low leagues that you can download. In addition, not the default leagues in the game. But anyway, Neil Bourne, he looks not too bad. See, he looks better initially than the other guy. Technically, look all the 10s he has for first touch, free kick taking, passing, and technique. All really important ones. Maybe free kick, that's not crucial, but maybe you can take some decent free kicks if that attribute develops. And he's got 16 flair, so he obviously can do some special things. And balance is 14. I feel, I don't know what other people do, but that balance seems to me is an attribute that people overlook, even though, I don't know that for a fact, but it seems like an attribute that goes under the radar. But it can be really important when you tie tie with dribbling and stuff like that as a midfielder. So he seems like an alright player, and you can see from the ratings compared to the others, but we don't really have other attacking midfielders, so keep that in mind. well, James Mully, he's actually natural. He's going down a lot right now, so that is not a good thing. But yeah, Neil Bourne, I think, yeah, he's the better option, most definitely. So like last season, we got through a goalkeeper and a striker. Now we got like a more attacking midfielder and a striker than a guy who can also play attacking midfielder, maybe on the right wing as well. So, yeah, we got some decent talents through. But right now, we've got some big games coming up. And I will play a game this episode. I'll play older shots. But we have important games. I think, like, I played those, like, third round, the fourth round, and the replay of the second round. But we're in the semi-finals now in the FA Trophy. But we're playing against Dartford. And they're in Vanarama National League South, though they're sixth. They're having, not a bad season. Do they have any injuries? Yeah, not really. They got one guy coming back. So it still could be, I wouldn't say a tough game. I think it'll be a close game. It could be tight potentially. But we did beat, Harrogate, who is in a lower league and the league below. So we will play Aldershot, but the next episode is going to be a big one. If you want to see that, of course, where I play both legs in the semi-final and might as well play Gateshead as well. Where are they? They're about 15. So, yeah, maybe a game we should win in the league, but I guess we're going to focus on the FA Trophy. We performed well this season, maybe after the first few months. It was a bit tricky near the relegation zone, but we got out of that. And, yeah, really consolidated in this division. So we're safe now. We're safe. Not to worry. But, yeah, how far away? Yeah, 3 days. So hopefully lads will be ready for that game. And it will be nice to get a victory. Like, test ourselves away from home against a decent team in the league this season. Yeah, Aldershot 5th. There's, like, no pressure to, like, win. Like, we're not going to get relegated. And, of course, realistically, we're not going to get a promotion place as well. It's just going to be a nice end to the season where the games won't have too much riding on them, I guess you can say. It would just be, a nice way to finish off the season. And, to pave a way for a good season next season. We play some still attractive football, attract players to come to our team, hopefully, and go for promotion in the following season. Also, guys, it feels like each episode I do, there's a player that moves on and another player we sign. James Hammond, unfortunately, left the club on his own accord as well, just because he wasn't playing enough and he was on a non-contract. But that's the thing, I let him go. I say I let him go, but he left by himself. We weren't playing him, so not too surprising. And we just replaced him with a similar player, another guy who can play right back and left back in Barney Williams. But this guy has a bit of potential in him. He could continue to improve. One of his cons is that he's a leading player in most or foremost National League North-South side, so the division just below us. But I feel as though these teams, they're not so much better. I feel as though these conference divisions are they are fairly close compared, if you say compare Premier League to Championship. I would say there's more of a massive difference. But yeah, he seems pretty well-rounded for me just as a backup player. And also on that, there's Max Melbourne. I originally put him in the under-23s, but now I've trying to play him a bit more because, Harry Cipriano picked up an injury, unfortunately, 3 to 4 weeks. So, that's a poor injury for us to take. But as I said, Max Melbourne, but he's another one, same kind of story where, we weren't really playing him too much, even when he complained about it. But it's hard because he's got a contract to next season as well. Because I thought these younger guys, because you don't know, maybe a team might be interested in them. They've got a bit of potential. Maybe a League 2 team or something like that maybe could go for them. But anyway, hopefully we can continue to play him. But he wasn't doing so well anyway, so it's a tough situation. And also a bit of a training update as well. In the past month, Seni Diang, the goalkeeper, we have on loan from QPR. He's been doing really well. I think his performances have progressed as well throughout the season, so it's good to see. Also, Joe Hanks, he's another one that has a contract to the end of the following season, which I was pretty happy to give him. As you can see, his potential ability, he's already a great player, so he's got potential to be a good EFL League 2 central midfielder in the future. So, I think he's a good prospect for us, and I think we will at least keep him when we get to League 2. And that's what I mean. As I said, I think in the previous episode, I wouldn't want to get to League 2 in the next season anyway for promotion this season, because we struggled at times in this league this season. So we need time to bring through players that are good enough, like around that age, 21, 22, 23. They're good players, but they're going to continue to develop a bit more, like Joe Hanks. And also, guys, this is going to be my 100th game in management. So hopefully we can get a decent result. It's not going to be easy, though. As you can see, Aldershot, they're favourites. So it would be nice to even get a draw in this game. But it's not like we're going to get a draw because we need a draw. We don't need a point or anything like that. You can see we're going to be safe this season and probably just too far away to maybe, only if we take 3 points off them, maybe that could give us a glimmer of hope. If you see the amount of games, I'll probably have to win the rest of the league games of the season, which you can't see happening. So, yeah, probably not. A win would probably get my hopes up a bit more when it would be really unrealistic from this position to make it. So I just want to see good performances, not so much the end result. But here we go, guys. The time for the Aldershot game now. So as I said, regardless of the end result, just want to see another decent performance just to show you our form again. Like, it's more convincing than it was earlier in the season. Like, we're just getting so many losses. Maybe we were adjusting to a new division. We made new signings, so players gel and everything like that. Players need to gel, so you got to take that into consideration. But look, all the home games in a row. Those are going to be nice late in the season, like that batch of 5 games. Well, you know the overall balance is not sitting too pretty right now. Do you have any suggestions for that to improve being in the red? Because I feel kind of helpless because we need to get better players in, so we're going to be paying more on the wages if we're going to get promoted. Well, we're going to have to. We're going to have to get better players in. So, yeah, tough situation to be in. But right now, because Dave Tarpey's injury, we've brought Sam Ford to play the deep lying forward for him, so not playing with a poacher or advance forward, but that's been going all right. He's been going very, very well, better than all right. Fairly consistent goal scoring from him, but Danny Kedwell, who could prove to be the signing of the season with 15 important goals. Tom Beatties had a very good season as well. I won't really treat him as a new signing, even though he did leave the club for a short period, then I brought him back. But we will head on into the game now and hopefully get the desired result for us. Result, more so good performance. But yeah, getting a win, can't complain about that. So their team, I'm not going to act like I know who their players are. I don't really know any of these players in the lower leagues, but they could be dangerous. They have Jay Saville on the bench, so who knows? But we will see if they have any players that are really too tired. So what I do is now, normally, in the past, I would just check out in the stats. But here, obviously, the goalkeeper, you're not going to hard tackle. But it's a good way to check out their players as well. Barnum Bob, he 98% condition, so that's pretty good. 76. So Molyneux, you can see there, 76. We'll hard tackle him. How about Callum Reynolds? He's 96%. That's all right. Breslin, he's 82%. So sometimes there will be a few like that. Josh Wakefield, 81. So they're going to be pretty tired for this game. A lot of their players. Gallagher, 86. Because I've got to think, like, initially 86 doesn't seem so bad. But when you think, would you start a player 86% condition? It depends who they are, of course. Liam Bellamy, he's 100%. He's ready for this game. Bernard Mensah looks like a very good player, but only 74%. But he looks like a key player for them. Alex Babos, he's 100% condition. Noel Burditz, he's 97%. So there we go. Continue to the team talk now. And assertively, we'll say... this is a tough one. Did we beat them last time or something? Because normally we'll say, avenge what happened last time. And I would imagine... we won against them at home. That's a huge result for us. So they want to get revenge against us. So we're just going to say, come on, lads, show everyone what you can do. We already beat them once this season. So yeah, let's do it again. Beat them again. Let's see if we can. But we're missing our key player, Dave Tarpey. And it's been, I can't remember when he was injured. Maybe it's been a month now without him because originally it was a 4-month injury, if I remember correctly. So we'll just skip now. So we've dealt fairly well without him. Like Sam Ford starting. I showed you, his stats with the goals he's been scoring. You'll see he would have been starting games ahead of him. Well, not ahead of him because he's injured. So, he's been doing well. We've been coping. We've been able to score goals without the main man that is Dave Tarpey. Why do we have to concede in 30 seconds? Man, that's so annoying. It was going to be a tough game, of course. They're playing good football, but because normally the first highlight isn't a goal. I wasn't expecting it. So, wow, that's annoying. Okay, now we've got a free kick. Hopefully we can create something from this Ford. Like I said, he smashed that in. He knows how to find the back of the net. And again, he's another one, a younger guy, got a contract to the end of next season. His value is 25k, one of the highest at the team. Is it the highest? Can we search by the value? Well, that we have not on loan. We've got Dieng and Hessenthaler. So that's not too bad. Got quality players. But anyway, I was just seeing Harry Campbell. Yeah, he was our backup goalkeeper. I remember Harry Andrews was the other goalkeeper. He moved on as well. But anyway, yeah, he's our highest valued player that is not a loanee. So good talent for us. And he's showing that he has the instinct in front of goal. But look at that outside of the box. Fair strike. You're not going to see much better than that. Even in top leagues, that's the kind of goals you would see from top players. So if we can make it to half-time, 1-1, I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy. I think, our performance is not too bad. We just conceded a quick early goal, unfortunately. We'll say assertively, though, we can still come out of this match with a win today. A couple players switched off. That's weird. I'll just say, there's not more to come from you. Yeah, that'll be all right. There's a lot more to come from you for the midfielders and then the strikers as well. There's a lot more to come from you. Not too many reactions there, but Sam Ford, that goal. So we have got those talents. So there's an even Bridge we have on loan and Hessenthaler, so I'm not sure if we can get him again. But a few of these guys that are a bit younger, even Cerula as well, is not so amazing, but they can grow. And hopefully that will be the case for next season. Ford, definitely, he gets it to Tom Beatties, who's another one. Oh, how close do we go? So yeah, add Tom Beatties to those names as well. And the other lad, what's his name? Joe Hanks. I was trying to remember him and talked about him already. So yeah, we've got that crop of players. How about defense-wise? Do we like centre-backs? Well, we've got Cipriano. Yeah, see, he's another one. He's 20, can play left-back and centre-back if needed. Harry Good, maybe a bit young. And yeah, mentally lacks a little bit, but still we have that crop of players. Okay. Hopefully we don't concede just after half-time. Dieng, good save. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to higher tempo, but I'm still going to stay on standard. Not going to go attacking against this kind of team away from home. I don't think, we can leave ourselves vulnerable like that. Also, instructions, we'll drop back to a slightly deeper defensive line, because you notice those balls over the top sometimes. So sometimes I change that during a game. But Danny Kedwell's going to come off, and we still will give Mohammed a chance. Even with that very poor morale, he scored a goal against North Ferriby, which was important for us. So we'll just change this up a little bit. He'll play as a poacher. So play deep line forward and the poacher. Anyone else? Oh, Hessenthaler's not having the best of games, so we'll bring on Joe Hanks, see what he can do, play him on support duty. So we have central midfielders right now anyway, a couple of them on loan, like Jack Bridge and Hessenthaler, but they all play different duties as a central midfielder better. Like Jack Bridge on attack, then Joe Hanks support, and then Hessenthaler on defense, which does prove useful, really. We won't make another change. We'll just make those and it should be all right. Mohammed, I'll just say, pressure's off. He's demotivated. Oh, I forgot he said that last time. But he gets mad whatever I say because, he wants to leave the club. So we're forced to play a guy. We're not really forced to. We didn't have to take off. Where's, Kedwell. We didn't have to take him off. Oh, the game's ended already. Sometimes it goes quick like that. Lucky they didn't get a late goal. But no, I think it's a decent result. We avoid defeat against them this season. We beat them at home, and here we're going to get a draw. Maybe if we did still have Dave Tarpey, maybe you could have come up with a winner. But they're in fifth, fighting for the playoffs, so I'm happy with that. I think everybody thought we'd get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. Great result, lads. Great result. So, Aldershot, what is their expectations, though? We'll take that into consideration. Well, 12th. So they're playing a bit above expectations. And talk about above expectations. Where are we? We'll go to the club and to the general. Media prediction 21st. And from the club, they just wanted us to try our best to avoid relegation. And we're sitting in a nice mid-table position. But, guys, that'll be it for this episode. And like I said, drop a like on this video if you would like to see me just do the next 3 games in the next episode, because they're big semi-finals of the FA Trophy to try and get to the final. That could be a really good game for us. We're playing against Dartford. Again, real chance to win. They're 6th in the Vanarama National League South, which is a league below us, of course. So hopefully, we could advance to the final. well, maybe leave some predictions in the comments of this video to see if you can get it right. Maybe a prediction for the first game, then the second game. I will play that Gateshead game in that episode also. So it's a big episode, 3 games, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But that is going to be it for now. I'll see you guys in the very next episode.